Welcome. Welcome to this meditation. Welcome to the practice of just meeting our breath. Sometimes meditation can be that simple. But first, I would invite you to just notice whatever's happening around you. Any sounds that you're hearing, any smells that might be surrounding you. Notice the temperature, maybe the way the air touches the skin. Now notice that you have a body and it's here with you. Notice the heaviness of the body and the seat, the cushion. Notice that heat emanates from our bodies, that gravity pulls us down. And just be with this body, with this moment, with this temperature. And if you haven't yet, lower your gaze or gently close your eyes. And now notice where your mind is. We just grounded ourselves in our body. Just see if we can bring our minds here now. Letting all of the things we noticed from the external world just be, letting the sounds and the smells just be there. And asking our minds to just focus on this next breath. This breath in, this pause at the top of the breath, this breath out, this pause at the bottom of the breath. Just like that, asking our minds, directing our minds, nudging our minds to just notice the breath for a minute. Bringing mind and body here now, anchored in the breath. And just relax into that for a few seconds. Letting anything that you brought to this practice, any worry or to-do list, or even excitement, just put it down next to you. Just for these few minutes, lean into non-doing, simply being here. For many of us, when we give the message to our minds that we're just going to sit and breathe, sometimes we notice a bit of panic. The mind isn't used to that. The mind wants to be the mind, yanking us into the past, full of worries or regrets. full of hoping or wishing it would be different, or the mind yanks us into the future of our agendas and to-do lists, our fears about what might or might not happen. But this practice is about gently, ever so gently, letting the mind be here now. How do we do that? We focus on the breath because our breath is always here. But when our mind yanks us into the past or the future, we say internally, breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. And we intentionally follow that entire inhale to the top when it pauses, and the entire exhale to the bottom when it pauses. This practice is a beautiful opportunity to notice where your mind takes you. There's no failing in meditation because our mind takes us somewhere else. There's simply a learning and a noticing and a coming back to the breath. And in fact, I find it most useful when I notice this mind of mine dragging me into the future or the past to just smile gently and note, oh, there's the mind again, pulling me around. And then taking a nice deep breath, grounding myself here and now. And now I want you to follow that breath right into the center of your chest, right into that heart space. Let the warmth of the breath really radiate that space in you. It's one of the most challenging things we're called to do is to get out of our heads and into our heart. But if we use the breath as our anchor, as our teacher, it can really help us lean into that heart space. Just expanding the heart center with each breath. Noticing if it gets caught there, if there's some tightness, shallowness. And taking an ever expanding, deeper breath to just open up that chest area, that heart area. And ever so lightly noticing the difference between our head yanking us around and being centered in that heart space. No need to compare the two. They're both completely normal human way of being, but simply to notice the difference. For the next few minutes, every time your mind starts thinking and doing and being all over the place, just see if you can take a deeper breath and land in that heart space. Gently noticing any feelings that arise when we're in that heart space. Maybe there's a tenderness or a warmth. Maybe there's anxiety or a tightness. No matter what you're experiencing, just see if you can stay with it, comforted by the fact that this heart, this breath has been with you forever. And again, if there is more tightness than you desire, taking a deeper breath, holding that exhale, holding the inhale a little longer, and create a little spaciousness in that chest and heart area. Just allow your breath to calm the heart. Each time your mind takes over, pulling you into the past or the future, a gentle smile, a gentle noticing, returning into that heart space. Now I'd invite you to even expand that breath a little more. Let the next breath really drop into the belly. And take that next exhale into a completely relaxed belly. So dropping even from the heart space into the belly, letting the breath take up that entire torso area, grounding you here. And now even expanding it more down through the glutes and the legs and the feet. Just really breathing any worry or tightness right out through the body. Not in a forceful way to get rid of anything, but in an expansive way to take in everything. And now letting the breath flow through the arms and down the fingertips, filling the whole body with breath. And now, let's breathe upwards through the mind, through the face and the head, letting the breath ooze out your ears and through the top of your skull, just letting your entire being, your entire body be full of your healing, miraculous breath. No thinking necessary, simply being. And for the last few seconds of breathing together, just be aware of this feeling. Be aware of what you can do when we focus on that breath, when we give our minds a break, knowing we can come back to this anytime. Thank you for being with me.